Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good day. Fix that. Once again, some Dynasty. Don't have a lot to add. Sorry, today is extra late because just things. Tonight we're going to be doing, I think we're going to be doing a couple of things. We have a friend of ours who's going to be coming in. He's going to be, he wants to play some Clash. FaB Clash, so we'll probably be playing some of that, but I also have to practice up on what I'm going to be playing against in the top 8 of Sorcery. Sack to Shifty, Annihilate, Drill Shot, this is the really good one, and a Dagger. I actually have so many daggers, those aren't exciting anymore. This is a great hit. Drill Shot. See if we can get it to focus in. I don't know why I've been having trouble focusing. Drill Shot, one of the best cards that came out in Dynasty. Heat Seeker's probably a little bit better when you come to arrows, but I would say Drill Shot's actually one of the best in general. Water Glow, I want this to be good, but it's not. I just don't see a world where it's good, right? Like, I could play this, like, this would be good if it was a block for 3, but right now, right, and the reason why it's not a block for 3 is because it can give you a Spectral Shield. Like, reveal the top card, if it's a blue, create a Spectral Shield, if it's a yellow, red, if it's a red. This could be a starter for, like, Dromai, but she's got already a lot of good starters that it's not worth taking up a slot in your deck. Sky Fire Lantern, same thing with this. If it's blue, create a Rune Chant. Could be good in Briar. But once again, Briar has so many tools she can utilize that I don't think it hits. Ah, here we go. Shred. Ooh. Why, hello. That is a foil Jubil. Well, that's our hit. And that's beautiful. You know what that's gonna go into? That. I'm pretty sure I needed a Jubil for my Emperor that I haven't built yet. A Clash Emperor. It's not very good, but hey, if you get a foil Jubil, yeah, that's beautiful. That's our hit. And another foil. Whoa, hold on. So this is in that like rando slot that's typically a assassin card, and a Jubil came in place of it. That's interesting. So I guess the foil, that's just like a magic slot, I guess. Deathly Duet, great card by the way. This is another one that came out of this set that's really, really good. If an attack action, if it was pitched, it gains +2. If a non-attack was pitched, it create 2 Rune Chant tokens. This is basically a better version of, what is that card? It came out in Arcane Rising. It costs 2, attacks for 4, and creates 2 Rune Chants. I forget what it's called, but this is a better version of that. This attack. Costs 2 to play, and if you do a non-attack action, you get the 2 in there. So a lot of times you do pitch non-attack actions, right? So you get the 2 arcane, 2 Rune Chants. That's what the base card does in Arcane Rising. This one allows you to go either +6 or 2 on that, or both. What up, Mike? So yeah, that's not a bad card. But yeah, so that's our hit. Drill Shot's a great card. Foil Spellbane. I don't know how much this is worth. It's just pretty. I love the Jubil. This is actually one of my favorite cards out of this set. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cards out of this set. It's just gorgeous. Sorry, I was getting it to for you guys. I actually was testing this out in a deck for what am I blanking? For Bolton. I was checking this out, testing this out for Bolton. And this, I don't know that it's quite there yet, but it's really dang close. Just because a lot of times I was finding when I was swinging my sword, if I did his sword, the 0 cost is nice, but a lot of times I was finding I was having extra mana over and nothing to do with it. Out of a case I did not hit. I know these are really hard to hit. This is my second build to actually hit. Oh, the other box had a Jubil and non-foil. This one has a foil. But yeah, that's one of the issues. So like the expansion sets are a lot of fun to open. Outside of the last two they felt like they have a ton of filler in them, and what that does is it makes it where like you can't even like you're not gonna hit the cards you want to hit. I know in Everfest I hit like, you know, Runeblade, got bonker stuff in Runeblade in Everfest. I didn't hit anything. The whole case I didn't hit anything. So yeah, it does kind of, it stinks sometimes. But yeah, so thank you everybody. Thank you Mike for joining me. I'll see you tonight. We're going to be doing, I think we're going to be doing kind of a mixture. I'm going to bring some Clash decks because I know our fellow FaB player wants to come in. They want to try some Clash. I'm going to bring all of them. I have almost everybody built. But I need to practice sorcery. Practice that matchup. Actually, I was talking with him. He's 17 hours difference. My opponent is 17 hours difference. And so we're trying to connect, but he's basically a whole day ahead of us and is traveling this weekend. So like, I don't know how it's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna play. Might be Sunday we play, because that would be his Monday. We'll have to see. I would say that that's the one complaint about the league is top 8 is gonna be just tough to schedule. That's just tough to schedule. 7 hours is tough to schedule. So I digress. We're definitely going to be playing sorcery tonight. We might get a few games of Clash in. I'm just going to bring the decks for our friend, and he's bringing in a new player so they can play some Clash. I'd like to get a couple of games in myself. But right now, sorcery. Sorcery is top notch right now because that is what we're playing tournaments in. I have a top 8. I thought you did have the BM sleeved up, Mike. I'm pretty sure you did, unless you unsleeved it. But yeah, I'm going to be playing against the BM, and I'm going to be practicing. I need to practice that. So the one advantage I have is I don't know that the winning agenda is my opponent. I don't know that he follows us very much, so I feel like he doesn't know what he's going to be playing against. So we'll see. If he watches our stream, if he watches our stream, he'll know what he's playing against. But I highly doubt he watches us. So, shout out to the winning agenda. Follow him if you don't. If you want sorcery content. But yeah, I went in knowing I was going to play Battle Mage, and then he came out with a baller deck. 4 players of Blast. Yeah, I haven't watched our episode of playing 4 players. I'm more curious about the setup of the board more than anything for 4 player. I know you can add in 20 art, so I'm almost wondering, like, I've heard like things of people saying, you know, do 6x6. Other people are saying, you know, just put 4 playmats up. It's all the same distance essentially, right? Like, well, it's not actually. But yeah, one guy was saying I like 4 playmats, which I think is too big of a board. I don't know, I think a 6x6. Other people are saying 5x7. To me, it sounds like a 6x6. And I don't know, I haven't played. But coming from a board game background that I am coming from, a 6x6 makes the most sense because you want to get players on top of each other as quickly as possible while also giving them enough space if they need it. You could throw around if you need to. So I feel like a 6x6 is probably fine. I don't know. Because right now, what is it? It's a 5x4, right? You could do a 5x5 almost. Well, then it's not even, right? No, you could do, I think you could do a 5x5. It'd be okay. I think that gives you roughly the same distance. But yeah, so I know that's what they're looking at the expansion. I feel like the community, though, will probably lock in what's the best version before he even does that. Or at that point, by the time a third and Legends come out, I think the community will have locked what they want to do. Or else they'll have preferences, and I'm sure Eric will look at that and be like, okay, this is the best version. It's the best stuff. 4-player. Not gonna lie. If we can get those two guys to come in, if they want to play some FaB, so we'll play some FaB. But if we can score them in and get them to play some sorcery, we'll play some 4-player sorcery. But anyways, but have a wonderful day. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. We will see you tomorrow, and if you're around, we'll see you tonight. Have a good one.